That's me on the front page of USA Today when I had just graduated college and visited Europe. The journalist wrote about a trip I planned on a tight budget. That was my first taste of travel reporting, and I've been doing it professionally ever since.
Every day's a brand new chance to start again.
I'm inspired by the way people from all over the world live their lives, especially other women. But lately, women who have been reading my blog have been asking, why is it that women control 60% of the wealth in this country, make 80% of all leisure travel decisions, and yet most of the travel shows on TV are directed at men? Why aren't there any travel programs for us? Well, now there is.
We can start right now.
Join me each week on my quest to find women around the world who are changing the game and breaking the rules. We'll explore the places they call home and get an inside look from two inspiring local women with different pocketbooks, different passions, and different perspectives. This week, we visit San Francisco. Sonia Perkins has made it in the male-dominated world of venture capital.
I've invested in several companies that have went to be worth billions of dollars in the public markets.
She lives at the top of posh Pacific Heights in a stately home.
Oh, here we are. This is world class.
Originally from Virginia, Sonia was inspired by Thomas Jefferson's Monticello when remodeling her own home.
I was lucky that I got into technology when it was really taking off.
But the economic boom comes at a cost. San Francisco has the priciest residential real estate in the country, displacing many lower-income residents. And like other places we'll visit, we'll explore how women are tackling these difficult social issues.
I feel terrible about it. I'm hopeful that our city leaders can figure out how to find more affordable and public housing.
In an urban part of town lives Cindy Wu, a first-generation Chinese American determined to preserve affordable housing in one of the most visited destinations, Chinatown.
The worst thing about San Francisco is that it is so expensive. I think that if we continue to see these kind of evictions, it's just not going to be the same San Francisco. It won't be as fun. It won't be as culturally diverse.
San Franciscans tend to be socially conscious. Sonia is giving back in her own way, starting a nonprofit that distributes gifts to homeless girls.
Everybody in our community needs to participate.
I feel rewarded doing something that I care about.
Regardless of who you are or where you travel, we'll show you there's always something for everyone, if you know where to look.
San Francisco is really becoming the epicenter of people and culture, which brings amazing restaurants, places to shop, festivals.
It's just such a fun place to be. You can get anything. You can try something different every day.
Just downtown, this freeway is the big top to an urban circus with a menagerie of entertainers.
Wherefore did they come from? Wherefore do they go?
We're gonna go wherever it might
Would you consider doing something ridiculous?
Have you ever seen an etheric ideation converter? This allows one better access to the mind's eye.
Food trucks are part of the fun, San Francisco style.
Your vegan, vegetarian, organic, and non-GMO burgers. I gotta put this on Instagram. All right, let's put it to the test here. Time to lose the camera. I gotta eat. Do you come with your husband? Is this a date night?
Yeah, well, it's more like if I want to see him, I need to watch sports with him, so.
Sonia's husband John takes her out to the ball game by boat. That's one way to beat traffic and see some of the city's most iconic landmarks. Inside AT&T Park, it's more than just a ball game. It's a family atmosphere, and there are other surprises. The garden table right behind center field grows its own produce, not your typical peanuts and Cracker Jacks.
You put this in front of me in one of San Francisco's fanciest restaurants, I would not think twice about it because it's that good.
In San Francisco, one of the most fun things to do is eat. I love eating in every neighborhood. We're gonna go to Chinatown today to eat noodles and dumplings. The place that we're going, they pull their own noodles, they make their own dumplings. I think the freshness of it is really amazing. So you'll notice when you're walking by that all the tourists are next door, but this is what real Chinese food from this region tastes like. It hasn't been adapted for so-called American taste. I think it's actually what people are looking for. They're looking for something that takes them to another time or another place.
Yeah, an experience. I love Chinese food, but I always have a hard time eating it. I mean, how am I supposed to eat this without slurping?
Yeah, well, actually, slurping is good. It shows that you're really enjoying your food.
They're definitely love me here, then slurp away.
From culture and entertainment to arts and adventure, our locals' perspective will reveal the true highlights of any destination.
The art programs are incredible. We love the DeYoung, which I think we're going to go to later today. We can't wait to see what they have in store for us.
There's great open space in the Bay Area. Just right here in San Francisco, you could spend a day in Dolores Park or go to Ocean Beach.
You can feel like you're a million miles away from any civilization and you're right in San Francisco.
We're also going to Haight today. I think it is fun to shop in San Francisco.
Haight-Ashbury, once the hub for hippie culture, today its boutiques attract shoppers seeking a certain look.
I think it's fun to find those things that are unique, you know, going to a vintage store, going to a place where you can find things that represent your own personality.
How about for your inauguration when you're mayor? What do you love about this city? Why are you here?
Culturally, it's a really open, easy place.
I love how San Francisco pushes the boundaries, always willing to try something new. There's such a diversity of families and neighborhoods.
When you have diversity, you get different ideas, different kinds of thinking.
It's just wonderful to be able to be your own self here. Every time I leave, you just feel happy to come home again.
From coast to coast and around the globe, women are deeply connected to the places they call home. Join me on a journey of discovery and adventure, exploring culture, careers, family, and wellness as women of the world lead the way. When it's not game day, Sonia takes her only child, Tess, to some of the city's most sophisticated restaurants.
One thing that we don't do is order off the children's menu, and I think children's menus are not a great way to teach kids how to eat.
Here at Bee Patisserie, whimsical desserts impress the eye as well as the taste buds.
And it's really important for her to have good manners.
From food to fashion, culture, and wellness, get inspired as we explore how women around the world live their lives.
I think when you have a really big passion for what you do, then it's just easy.
Yeah, I've always said that if you're living here, that volunteerism it's like a badge of honor.
We watched a lot of Giants the first year we were dating, and I always say if the Giants had never won the World Series that year, we would never be together.
That are in the city and also in Marin.
I love walking around in Marin Headlands, being outdoors or just walking down the street.
We are trying to invest in the very best companies
Tell me about the people. Who is affected most by this and how does it impact their lives?
Something we see in Chinatown is that there are families living in 8x10 rooms, shared bathroom, shared kitchen. It's these families in particular that really need the affordable housing. And so the most recent project that we built actually has 17 designated units for families. For San Francisco to be a diverse place, diverse in age, diverse in the type of people that work here. We use tax credits, we leverage city money with state money, bringing together all these different government entities to be able to do it.